Peace. Woo! What a day, what a day, what a day. So many things, right? So I hope you're all doing great, fantastic, beautiful. Okay. So yesterday, I don't know if you caught it all, because I had some interruptions on my connection, keep coming in and out. And I told you that I was out, and I was I decided to book myself into a hotel, and my children with me. And one of the things I was saying about life, which was where the interruption came in connection wise, I was saying that life is all field, AWE, all field. And I said it was both awesome and awful. And the beauty is just learning the lessons and earning your blessings, yeah? And woo! I want to give a big shout out, and I love so much love. I love you so much, my sister. I only connected with you a few months ago, not even a few months ago, probably 2 or 3 months ago in this realm. When I saw you do a recording of you, and you was doing a recording, and Kaylee was with you. This is for Kayla at Evolving Spiritually. Check out her channel. Beautiful, beautiful soul, inside and out. Her beauty exudes from within 1,000%. Okay, and it's just so real. Okay, I love you. You're such a beautiful reflection of light. But wow, what can I say? I was listening to the reading that you put out recently, and I was almost falling asleep because I had just come back in from being out last night, right? Sleeping out last night, and you said something about spiritual attack, and it woke me up. Okay, because life. And this is like been ongoing for me. I try to not have it be I try not to perpetuate it, because I feel that's what I do when I just constantly think about it. But I'm a Scorpio sun rising, yeah, and at 28 degrees I'm fully a Scorpio. I know what being a Scorpio is all about, right? But I actually believe that when you're a moon sign of the sign, that's when you really can feel at least what that sign is about. But I perpetuate it because my actions are of Scorpio. At 28 degrees, that means I've gone through that Scorpio energy quite a bit. And I get spiritual attacked all the time. I find it hard to talk to people about it because most people don't understand. And the people that do understand, we're trying to surpass that. So we're not dwelling on it, right? But I get it on a regular basis. And I've been going through these bouts of anger, like crazy. And it's like, oh, when does this shit light up? When does this shit alleviate itself? But it's been slowly doing so with my just regaining my power. So many things I want to talk about in this one, but here we go. So life is full of awe, okay? And I told you why I went out last night, because Saturn day, this is where I wanted to start off with. This is the first recording I wanted to do about today in regards to Saturn day and spiritual attacks. Okay, Saturn day, is the day of Saturn, and Saturn is seen as the devil almost. He's also father time. He controls time in this paradigm, and he's also about restrictions, responsibilities. I like to call him the cruel to be kind teacher. Many people do, but that's, I think, that's the best for me suited for it, for that energy, because it's like it teaches you hard ass lessons, but it's lessons so you can be better off, and so Saturn day is that day. And it's also Saturn also governs your purpose, for you to actualize why you came to being, why you reincarnated, and it's like Saturn day, I'm a numerologist at that, and so I know I've come to realize that the 3 energy and the 7 energy are very potent for magic works, and I always get it on the 3 days and the 7 days, it's like clockwork almost. So that's why I know. That's why I knew I had to be out, and because I knew that coming up was a Saturn day, which is the day where people are on their more driven towards their purpose. So whoever's purpose is to take me off mine, they got the power on this day. You understand? And so if I'm not in my power, then I get whoosh. And one thing that that Kayla put across to me is that, and I know this, just had this, I had to have the reminder right now in this time and this paradigm in this phase right now, so I can click and actually click and stay, you know, that even your family members can be the ones, like the devil uses anybody and anything it's a test. It's trial and tribulation. It's a test, you know. And I find that it's my family that gives me the most headache. And I'm like, and not even just my family, but people that I class as family, i.e. my children's father and my actual family. And my sister, like, I love her dearly. This is my little baby sister, and like her birthday's coming up as well. And I just realized that, yeah, and I tell people all the time, I even just told my sister not too long ago who's suffering some things with her family as well. It's like, your family, and I tell people this all the time, and why is it not hitting home? Because, you know, sometimes I feel I'm far removed from my own lessons, you know, and I teach so much good gems and I fail to take them on myself. And that's the thing that a lot of us do, that do have these gifts, you know. It's like, it's very hard for us to sometimes implement, and that doesn't take it away. Because I'd be shouting at my daughter as well, like, before you check for somebody else, check for yourself. She's like, look, to her sister, to her brother, like, you do this, that, and I'm like, but what about you? Check for yourself first. Make sure that, you know, that's important. And every time I say it to her, I check myself, you know, like, okay. And then I progress, I continue on, and then I'm like, oh shit, okay. And so now it's been enough times that I'm like, okay, like, for real. And it's been very hard, my sister, because she's so dear to me. This is how it goes. The hardest lessons comes from your family, because they are so close, and because they're the ones that can really move you, you know. And it's like, because I don't give about anybody else, to be honest. I don't care. Like, people, are they passing by, they don't like me, the way, bye, innit? See you later. It's okay, my life will go on. But when it comes to people close to me, people who are classed as family, it's a little bit harder, because I've shared certain things with them. They're supposed to know my heart. Like, I mean, if you can't see that I'm just so pure, even if I'm telling you something in angst, which I tell my sister all the time, even though if I'm cussing you out, shouting, you know, it's coming from like the deepest core of love. And like, if you can't get that, I'm like, but this is gonna be one. I hope you're catching me. That I know that she's being plagued with energies that's trying to put me off, you know. And that reading that you did, Kayla, everything was just so like on point. And thank you so much. Continue, because I know you already know, but you have to. I just want to encourage you again. Don't worry about the time frame. Like, you know, forget them haters. Yeah, deal with the ones that you need to, and then keep it pushing. Just continue doing you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much for that. So very much for that. But yeah, it's a Saturn day. My sister's birthday coming up. I know she's got all these kind of energies that's trying to pull me off. And like, and she can really get me going. She can really, and she lives with me as well. And so I don't want to push her out. I don't want to let go of her, because we've had to deal with a lot of hardship in our family, in our extended family. And like, just the fact that our mother is in the home, and my mum was pulled away from her like at a very young age. And we both had to deal with things, right? But obviously she was younger than I, and obviously we've got even a younger brother, but sister to sister, it's a little, I mean, we've grew up together. My younger brother is like, we have like 15 years apart or something, but them two are 10 years apart. But and I love him dearly as well, and I see he has plagues as well, and it's like, ooh. And you know that there's always one in the family that is the one to recreate the legacy or cleanse the legacy, and more time you have to do that away from that legacy. So, and it's been very hard for me to just like, and because I'm having to do so much by myself, I'm a mother of 2 young children, and it's like, I feel like, I have to do so much, and I'm always looking to my sister to help me, because she's the only one that can help me. Say, girls, I'm getting all fucking emotional about it. She's the only person that I can entrust to help me. And it's like, she's not there, and I'm like, but you know what? I do so much by myself. If I had a fly on the wall that can tell my life, you'd see it. I feel like I don't struggle as much as people expect me to struggle. But because I also have, and this is why I get the plagues, because people see me sometimes so happy, so light, looking cute and that, and not knowing that inside it hurts. But I'm still pushing forward, because what am I going to do? Sit down and cry all day? Is that the example I'm going to show my children? No way. No way. I'm not going to sit down and cry all day. I have to keep it pushing. I had to keep it pushing, because my love is great, and it's not because of even like just knowing that I have to love myself first is important as well. That's why I'm coming forward to you this way, because before you would never see me on YouTube. You would never see me on YouTube. I've never been one to put myself out there like that. And even when it became a fad, like I was like, no, until I was speaking to people, and I realized I have to share my journey as well, because a lot of people are sharing their journey, and it's a lot of things in it. The boys say, it's a bit crud in it. But what I'm showing is my integrity, my morality, my lessons, my blessings, and it's all in upliftment. It's all to uplift, because I've needed it, so I had to be it for myself. And I just want to show you that you can and you should be your first point of call to uplift, to love, to whatever, you know. So I just want to let you all know that spiritual attacks are real, and Saturn days are prominent because that's the magical day, and also Wednesdays, which I call Mercury Day, are prominent for magic making as well. And of course, during on the new moon is the time where people create these things, and by the full moon you usually see it happening as well. And what else? And the free days, so whether it's a free day or 12 day or 30 day, those are very magical days as well. People use that number for good and bad. And the 7 days naturally very spiritual. So whether it's the 7th day, the 16th day, or what's the next one? I don't know. What's the 21 as well. Did I say 21? But that's for free. 17. What's the other day for 7? Oh, my head is gone, you guys. I'm welling up on the shit. But yeah, just be aware. Don't fear. Just get to know and move forward. Always be and strive for your purpose. You know. Life is, like I say, all fields, all full and awesome, all at the same time. And the blessings come with the lessons learned. Yeah, I don't know if I got anything else to say, but yeah, I don't know. It was the fact that number 3, the spiritual attack. Yeah, and that's why I kind of like, I moved very instinctively, listening to my intuition. You know that this year is all about being practical about our emotions, but listening to our intuitions. And I'm like, I've got a lot of water energy in me as well as fire. So, you know, I'm like this. I'm like wavy here and then pushing there, you know. So yeah, life is beautiful. It's awful, like I say, you know. But what else? I'm in Aries North Node. That's why I usually have just my face like this, because that's what works for me. That's what works for me. And yeah, there's a lot going on. And oh, you know what? Yesterday as well. Yeah, knowing your power is a beautiful thing. Really standing in your power. I went to the shop yesterday when I went to buy that beer, the Corona, and guess what? We have this thing called cashback, right? You can go into the machine, and I wasn't served by a person. I was served by the machine, and the machines also do cashback as well. And so I was there, yeah, getting my Corona and that, and then I put money. And it asked me, "Do you want any cashback?" I usually don't even do that, but I said, "Okay, let me get the cash out from here then," because I was going to go to the cash point. Got it out. Well, I asked for it and continued on walking. I was like, oh my God. And I went to the place. I was going to Pizza Hut. Yes, I'm eating cheese now. That's my little introduction into my non-vegan self now, my new life. And I was going into Pizza Hut, and I went in there, and I was like, shit. Before I went in there. This woman saw me coming in, and she asked her daughter to open the door for me. I was so beautiful. And then she was just smiling, I guess she saw the energy and thought, yeah, beautiful. I think she was checking the children though, because everyone checks my children, because they look like twins. They're not twins, but they come like twins. And yeah, so and this thing, I'm gonna have to get back to that. But anyways, we're in this shop, and I was coming back out. Before I even ordered, I was looking at the menu, saying, well, see what I'm gonna get. And I realized, oh shit, I left the money. And it was like a good, I don't know, maybe a 5-minute walk, but I was pushing in pram, so it could have been like I was pacing, but it was, I don't know how many yards, I really can't tell, maybe 150 yards difference. So it was from Pizza Hut to Morrison's, if you all know, and in Stratford. and I was staying at Ibis, and yes, I had to go back, yeah. And I was like, oh shit. And then I when I took out the money, I felt somebody behind me. I didn't turn around to see who it was. But as I was going forward, as I was going towards the shop to Morrison, I was like, oh shit. Anyways, going on, I said, I'm going to see who I have. And I didn't really think about whether I was going to get it or not get it. I just said, okay, let me go back. So I went back. And Intuition said, just go back. And as I was going back, I saw this woman, 2 women. And I went to one woman, blonde hair, because I felt blonde behind me. I swear down, I did not turn around to see who this person was. And she was outside already with a pram. I think it's because I saw with the pram, because I knew that the person behind me had a child. But again, I did not turn around to see this person. And I got to this woman, and I was told to ask. So I was looking at her, she was looking at me. As I was talking to her, she was looking at me for a minute, and I couldn't even get my words. I was like, did you just come out of Morrison's? And still she wasn't really giving me much of a response. And it was like, okay, because I just left my my money. And she goes, yeah, and she had it in her bag, took it out. She's like, you know, I was gonna take it to the police station. And I was like, okay, I didn't second guess her at all. I didn't think, oh, okay, well, she now that I saw her, because for a minute she was looking like, what are you talking about? But then she was staring so deep into my eyes that she knew that you don't want to mess with her. Not because I was being crass at all. I couldn't even mumble words, were so mumbled out that you think like some any girl, like, what you doing? You don't even have to speak. I don't have to give it nobody. It could be bare things. But she was looking so deep. I was looking straight in her eyes as I was mumbling my words, and she was looking straight into my eyes, and she saw the power, most likely, that you don't need to lie to this person. She's not one to, because remember, I didn't turn around to see her. So for me to go stop at her and see her right there, I didn't even get to the shop, you know. I saw her like outside the shop, but it was a little, because the entries is quite away from where you would meet the shop, right? And she was like, yeah, I was going to go and take it to the police station. And she had an Hazel receipt as well. And in fact, she gave me her receipt. But, yeah, and I said, thank you, because you know what? You didn't have to give it to me. I know that, like, some people would have just gone about the business to be like, no, bye. But there was a connection, whether she saw it in me or she realized it in herself, that this is not the way to be. And I had to give her back the money. And I was like, yo, thank you. I gave her so much like appreciation, because I was like, you didn't have to, not that you didn't have to, it was morally right of you to do so, but you know that you, like, it's almost like not everybody does that, you know. If you found somebody's money, it's like what they say, losers keepers, or founders keepers, losers weepers, you know. That was my bad for walking out like an idiot without my money. So if someone had took it, I would have been like, oh shit, man. On the way there, I was like, oh shit, if someone took it, what am I gonna do? My bad, innit? How am I do? I still have some money, but that's not the point. It's because my money actually did run out by the end of the day. Those fucking tickets were, anyway, but yeah, it was just a beautiful thing. And the other point I was gonna make, this is, you know, my video, this is how it's gonna go. Sometimes I'm gonna be looping and come back and tie things up on the next video. So you might have to watch things consecutively, yeah? But the point I was making when I was in Pizza Hut, when I was coming back out, there was this Asian man, and he was an older man. I can't say elder, because elder is respected, yeah? Older man. And he was, okay, he had a stick with him, but he wasn't like, I mean, he was holding the door for himself. And as I was coming out, because it's a very narrow way, I asked him, sorry, can you back up so I can move out? And he was looking all angry and upset. And even the shopkeeper also came in and helped me as well as I was going in, with the young lady was coming out to help me, where her mother asked her, you know. And yeah, the shopkeeper decided to come out as well and help me. And then he said to me like, but it's not my duty. I said, what do you mean it's not your duty? I'm just trying to come out. You don't even have to hold the door. I'm coming out. Can you back up? Because there's nowhere else you can go. And I can't, you know, even if you can't even squeeze in front of me that way. So, but what he said is not my duty. I was like, what does that even make? If you needed help, I would help you. It doesn't matter whether it's my duty or not. And I just naturally expect the same thing. And why I'm making a point is, I don't know if this is, someone needs to tell me, is this an Asian man thing? Because there was one time this summer, yeah, where I had to let go 2 cab drivers because they had an issue helping me with my bags. I was with my 2 children, and both of them, it was evening. I don't know what they were talking about. What, I can't be lugging you. I'm not here to help you with your bags. And I was just cussing. I said, this first man, you can go. You can go. The second man, I said, you can go as well. But then he decided to help me in the end, because he realized, well, he was fuckery. It was ridiculous. As a man, you see a woman, child or not, especially with a child, you should be helping them with it. And it wasn't like I had a huge, I mean, because I just finished my sale, right? So the first sale I did, and I was like, yo, because I don't know if they felt it was because it was luggage, because they saw like one bag had some clothes in it, and I was like, I just didn't understand the concept. I don't understand. If you see somebody that needs help, you help them. You're a cab driver. What is, like, one of them said, it's not in my jurisdiction, in not so many words, to carry your bags. So you want me to, I said, look, I'm not giving you my money. You can go. And the next man did help me in the bag eventually, but he was cussing as well, and I just didn't understand. And then I had the security man, which was an African man. I said, like, is this making sense to you? And even he had to come and step in and say to the second man now, like, yeah, come on, help her with the bags. And he started picking up the bags as well. And then the same cab driver helped. But I didn't understand. I don't understand this, if it's an Asian man thing, or like, why even people would think like that. It can be, I was going to say, is it a race thing? Because I'm sure if it was your own woman, even my sister said at the same time, like, if it was your woman, or not your woman, your cultured woman, would you not help her? And me, I'm not one that you wouldn't see me on the road looking like crazy anyways. Like, I'm usually well modest, and not modest like that. I used to be more modest than I am now. But I went through a phase where I just didn't want anybody to see any of my curves, yeah, because they had them eyes just looking like, ugh, it just made me sick inside. So yeah, you seem very modest, but I'm still quite modest. I don't ever shun people that have their skin out, and that's on them. Most time I think sometimes they look cute, like, what, not for me, but you're good. Whatever floats your boat, your life, your face, your stage, you know. But yeah, that's really annoying to me. Like, if you see somebody that needs help, doesn't matter shape, size, whatever, go ahead and help out. I see people on hi, I can't see who is. What's the going in? I like already. I ain't finished yet though. Much love though, peace. I don't know. I can't. I like to be more interactive, but I'm using this tablet, and because my internal storage almost full, I have to always come off to even type anything or move anything. So I don't know how I'll go on for that. But it's just a matter of knowing that spiritual attacks are real, so we must always keep ourselves coveted, guarded, on our purpose, on our square. And that's one of the two main ways to keep yourself, safe and protected, fortified even. Knowing who you are, loving yourself, and being your unique higher self. Because it's all good. I always say, like, you can be a rebel, but don't be a rebel just because. Be a rebel with a cause. Like I say, love. I was trying to say life. Life is all fields and all fields, whether it's awful or awesome. And it's just all about learning your lessons so you can earn your blessings. Because we know that we're going through great shifts right now, massive shifts right now, and it's this the time. Because otherwise, like, I didn't believe that people could be left behind, but yeah, the people are going to be wiped out. I thought we was all going to get there, but we're not. I mean, there's certain people, of course, that naturally ain't going to get there anyways, you know what I'm saying. But and that's not a race thing. It is to an extent, but it's not, because you know that the spirit is deeper than the skin tone, but it's the internal works of the person. You know what I'm saying? It's the internal works of the person that's got them in one way or the other, regardless of their shade. Life. I wish I could see some messages or something. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Anyways, I'm gonna go because my babies are in the bath. I need to go sit to them. This is the longest one I've done on live, and I've got one person. Hey, who's that? I knew it was you. I felt it was you. Hello, Mr. Poe. How you doing? I knew it was you. I thought, it's you. I didn't want to say it. Okay, I hear you. Salute to you. And I didn't even know you had a YouTube page. I'm going to check it out. I just have been up and down, left and right, but Peace, peace. Greetings. I've been up and down and stuff, and I don't even want to connect too much on it. I don't want to go on social. I haven't been on it for ages, and this is one of the things I do as well. If I try to stay off the socials on them times there, because I know I get hit on a regular basis. Okay, when you're ready, I can see the messages now. All right, so they come up when you decide to interact. Okay, I get it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Have you listened to I was gonna call you Joe. Paul, have you listened to the whole of it? Did you just come through? Is there anything I need to reiterate? Because I know I was looping left to right, up, down. So I was talking about the fact that spiritual attacks, the numerology, the days, and check out Evolving Spiritually. Kayla is a beautiful reflection of us all. Like, she's on our par, and it's like, yeah, she's got some messages, like really empowering, powerful messages. And what else was it? So I'm going blank. I think that was it. Got the money back from my sister in there. And this thing with people just not wanting to help, it's disgusting. Like, if you see somebody that needs help, like, help them out. What's that? Press record. What are you saying? You can't hear me? Reconnecting. You are definitely on point right now. I'm just becoming to think it out first, then press. I know, but I'm a spontaneous BI. I know. I do like to write notes, and I do all the time. But sometimes it just hits me, and I just have to move. So yeah. No, I hear you. It's like Sagittarius it's my Sagittarius in moon as well. So I feel it like that. But I know I more times I'm gonna do more notes taken, and then I go like that. But yeah, it's telling me to clean up my thing, whatever. Yes. Are you how many degrees? Aries. My North Node is in Aries, so that's where I should go forward towards to be my highest good, to be my happiest self. And because I've come from a Libra North Node, Kayla, I realized that you're a Libra Sun. Like, yeah, we get a lot of haters, get some unknown haters or enemies, hidden enemies, and more time it's people close by in our vicinities. And so this is why I said in one of my last recordings that we have to not. I perpetuate in that lifestyle still, because I'm hanging on to these things, and I realize it's because I'm hanging on to them. Because because I'm trying to like partner up and be in justice, like with regards to my family and being that big sister to my little sister and stuff like that. But knowing that I know that your family are the ones that are targeted the most to be against you almost, and that we come into this world by ourselves, so we have to. Sorry, Joe. I keep wanting to call you Joe, Jalen. I think it's the J, but I'm putting J and Paul together. Anyway, yes, I'm on. Give me a few minutes. I'm on a recording. Mama's coming. Yes, we have to. I have to know that I don't have to be a partner to everybody. I don't have to work with everybody. I can most time get it and go for it by myself, being that Aries, And so that's it's a learning curve for me. It's something, when I do it though, it feels very fulfilling. That's why I know I'm happiest. But when I'm dwelling on it mentally, I'm thinking like, why do I have to do it by myself? But like, I get it going. Like I did my shopping, I went out, I did all these things, stayed out with my children. People looking at me like it's a Friday night and you got your babies and you're coming to a hotel. Like, what are you doing? But I had so much fun. It was just nice. It was different, and I'm an adventurous like that. I switch short journeys, long distance journeys, Sagittarius, Mercury, like all of that I'm about. So yeah. But I'm off now. I'm gonna catch you soon though, and then we'll speak soon. Joe Paul, I'm gonna have to rename you. But yes, much love, and yeah, I love Kayla. I really do. Just you're so great. And I've seen a shift, and I'm just gonna say, when you first spoke about that one initially, my first instinct was like, that's not the one. Sorry, because me, I'm still caught up and figuring out. I'm gonna catch you soon. I'm gonna catch you soon. Aries, Leo moon, Cancer rising. Cancer rising. Hold on, let me see. Oh, hi. Oh, Leo moon. Yes. So you know those eclipses are for you. Fire, fire, water. Yeah, fire and water as well, are we? Yeah, you know, it's so true, because obviously everything is a reflection of I. So what you just said, Paul, he says, right, it's responsibilities everywhere, and no one giving that respect till we cleanse and attract that respect. And that is so true. If we don't stand up to our purpose, to our square, you know, stand up for ourselves, then people are going to try to think that they can walk all over you. And that's why I had the dynamic between, like, because the thing with the door happened before I went back to get the money. And the man was looking at me strange, but I think it's different polarities though, because that man, well, I think he was just very ignorant, but that was a sign for me to show you that people sometimes are who they are. But then when I met the woman, I was like, she was almost trying to, I think she wanted to lie, right, initially, but then she was looking so into my eyes that she just couldn't do it. Even with me mumbling against my words and stuff like that, she oversaw that, because she was looking at my eyes, not looking at my features or whatever, which a lot of people do, you know. I keep getting this poor connection thing. So every time I do that, I have to explain to you another time. Hold on. What do you mean vibrating over? Don't sow your seeds all over the place now, Saya. I'm gonna catch you all soon though. Much love, peace and joy. Have a good evening. Huh? I'm off. Bye.